What's going on, guys? I'm Andrew with Camper Kingdom in Meridian, Mississippi, and today we're going to be viewing this 2024 Coachmen Brookstone model number 344FL. And if you just happen to be curious what it looks like while it's closed up in transportation, this model is going to have 5 total side outs on board, 3 air conditioners, heated holding tanks, and even Asdale, which is a really great product that prevents a lot of mold inside of a lot of RVs today. 102 inches wide, 13,100 pounds, and a total length of 42 feet, 2 inches long. But let's get you inside and get you turned around, but I'm extremely excited to show you the bedroom and the bath. I feel like the Brookstone does it right with this layout. It gives you a lot of additional changing room. But I figured we start though all the way in the front and then make our way towards the back and ending the video going outside, going over a couple of the connections there. But upstairs you have sitting for possibly 6 individuals plus sleeping on board, maybe for 4 additional adults. Both of these are sleeper sofas. I'll try to maybe include another video showing you exactly what those look like. And it's open position. Right now I'm going to go ahead and take a seat in this recliner because this is extremely comfortable. You got heat and massage option. Right now the heat feels really, really good considering the temperatures here in Mississippi are already about 46 degrees. So this is going to be your view though from the 2 theater seats, but let's talk about your overall ceiling height. Once you come upstairs, you're right there at the window. You're at 6'7" 3/4 inches. And as you go down towards the entertainment center, if you happen to just be kicking the fireplace, you're right at 6'5". Speaking of the entertainment center, this thing is absolutely huge. You have a 60-inch smart TV with a built-in YouTube, Netflix, and maybe a couple other pre-loaded applications. But look at this. I love this. Accent lights behind all of the cabinetry, plus some additional places you may not normally see accent lights. And of course, if you can't tell by now, the TV does pull away from the wall. So on board the Brookstone, you have 2 sources of heat. That is going to be the electric fireplace. Those produce about maybe 5,000 BTUs of heat, and it's just enough maybe to keep your living room and maybe your dining area down here comfortable. But your main source of heat will be coming from a 40,000 BTU furnace. And up here in the living room, way back in the corner, is going to be the heat source for your living room, and of course you'll have another cabinet heat located down in the kitchen. So this is going to be your 2 Thomas Paine Collection theater seats. Again, these are heated and massaged, plus a light option down below, and that's what it looks like in the reclined position. So let's make our way down towards our kitchen and our dining area now. And as a reminder, the Brookstone has 5 total slides on board. 2 of them are located upstairs. 2 more will be located right here between your kitchen and your dining area. Speaking of the dining area, let's start right over here first, and then we'll go over this really, really awesome kitchen. Slide box on the Brookstone. This is nice. So if you're taller than 5 feet and you like to stand up at your table, you're not going to have a problem doing so. With almost 7 feet tall slide boxes, all of your windows right here are also going to be breeze windows, so you'll have a very, very nice cross breeze. Seamed linoleum in the floor, so very, very easy to clean up as well. Added leaflet. Let's come around and go over our kitchen area now. Solid surface countertops on board found throughout the kitchen area. This year they finally have done away with the plastic backsplash, giving you a real, do you hear it? Real tile backsplash. That's very, very nice. Your pantry is going to be located right over here. You have 3 additional shelves inside of there. This is going to be an EverChill fridge, 12-volt fridge, so this does work off the battery that is also pre-equipped from the factory. You also have a 200-watt solar panel on the roof, plus a smart charger to monitor the charge coming from the sun, going to the charger, and of course finally ending over at the battery. Your oven is an Insignia brand. This is much larger than your typical oven you find in a lot of the fifth wheels today. Some additional prepping space. I like the burners being different sizes. That way you can have different size pots and pans. Look at this, adjustable by multiple shelves. Here's my hand for reference to size. I'll show you one of your pullouts. Extremely big, possibly 18 inches by 18 inches and at least 12 inches deep. So now let's get you spun around and go over the half bath that's located right here between your dining area and maybe the back bedroom. I guess it is nice. It keeps the overflow traffic from the living area from passing all the way through your bedroom, but it is a little bit on the smaller side. I kind of feel like it's a little bit too small for a bathroom, and a butler's pantry would have been a much better fit. But I'll let you guys be the judge of this. I mean, you do have about a 5-degree angle you're sitting at. Your knees will definitely be touching the bathroom vanity, and this does provide you with a nice little armrest. That is your bathroom medicine cabinet. But if I can maybe provide you with an estimate on space, you're at least 18 inches in depth by 36 inches this way. Again, it is on the tighter side, but it does keep the traffic from passing through your bedroom just to get to the bath. All right, so now let's move our way all the way to the back, where we're gonna go over the bed and bath on the Coachmen Brookstone. And this is very impressive to me. So you don't have a drop frame construction back here on the back, so that gives you a lot of additional headroom up top, maybe for a larger shower. But this is gonna be a 72 by 80 king size bed. I feel like I should come all the way in and get turned around. So let's open these up for you. But just look at all that additional space you get. There's over 42 inches of space right here at the foot of the bed. So changing room is very, very nice. Lots of additional storage, but we're gonna come back to this in just a second. This is a 72 by 80 king size bed, and I'd like to touch on this just for a moment. So you do have 12 volt and 110 outlets provided for you, but there's no shelf really to put a phone or a book. That's something that's like, look at all that space you've got here. You definitely have the room, but the only place maybe to put something is on the window treatment all the way at the top. You've got some additional storage over the headboard, but let's spin you around. That you got, so lots of storage inside the bedroom. Overhead cabinetry here. You do have a little false space at the top. I can definitely find a few knickknacks maybe to put up here. That is going to be a fire escape window, and your pull-outs. These are about 12 inches by 24. And again, all your windows are still trimmed out with those white pull-downs. Your closet's also very impressive. You got additional storage here, maybe for some shoes, sandals, and so forth. And of course, you do have that hanging rod up at the top. There's 2 of those, 1 on each side. Full mirror. That's nice for the ladies. So your TV connections are way up here on the top. I did have a customer actually mount a 60-inch TV there before. I didn't advise him to do that, but that's what he chose to do. I'd recommend at least finding some sort of strap to secure that TV in place before actually attempting to pull this thing with it mounted. So let's make our way all the way to the back and go over the bath. But again, look at the way the bedroom and the bath flow with those larger doors. All that space is just unreal. That's something a lot of my customers seem to forget about when they're shopping for the perfect camper, is going to be changing room. Look at the shower. Unlimited headroom. There is about maybe a 12-inch step up to get into the shower. There's a smaller seat for the ladies. A corner little shelf there for maybe your shampoo, conditioner, and so forth. You're not going to need it, but you do have the additional skylight up above. And this storage space here is for your stackable washer and dryer, or maybe a combo unit if you decide to go that way. I personally don't recommend the combo unit. I think they're rated for maybe 10 to 12 pounds of clothing. Honestly, it seems like it'd be a lot easier just to take it to the wash house if that's what you're looking for. Stackable, I think, is the way to go. Porcelain foot flush toilet, and these are also porcelain sinks. This is me in the shower, if you can't tell by now, just lots of room. And again, this is some of your storage, and your cabinetry is all solid wood. Let's make our way all the way to the front and go over the sales price and the MSRP. So if you'd like to view more additional photos, I'll leave a link again down below that takes you over to my website where you can view more additional photos of each make and model that I post. If you haven't had a chance to do so yet, give me a couple of thumbs up or maybe even leave a comment down below. All of your interactions with my videos certainly help me out. Date and time of making the video. MSRP, maybe you can pause the video here is $106,517. And of course, our sales price can be viewed over at our website at the link found down below. But now let's go ahead and make our way outside and go over a few things here. And oh my goodness, guys, it's an early morning and I am about 1 mile from a big, huge bread factory. The smell of fresh baked bread is just unreal. But this thing is 42 feet, 2 inches of total length, 5 total slide outs on board, and it is 102 inches wide. I already showed you the MSRP, gone over the inside pretty much in detail. But I figured we just start on this side here, make our way all the way back, and end the video coming around to this side here. But you have a fully molded fiberglass front cap. That's a pretty standard kingpin. You know, it's a very simple upgrade if you decide to do so. The coach is going to be leveled from a 6-point fully automatic electric leveling system. Those controls to operate that system are found in the pass-through compartment here. You've got a propane bottle on each side of the RV. They are the larger 20-pound. That's going to be the exhaust for the furnace. This is your pass-through compartment. Very, very nice, trimmed out nicely. The floor is a rubber texture. That is the battery disconnect switch. And this is the controls for the fully automatic leveling system. And that is the light switch for the docking lights found on the front of the RV. There's your welds and your floor joist. Radiant foil wrapped all the way throughout. The floors keeps the heat in, does a very great job as well. So the RV is going to be prepped to receive 3 different blindside cameras. You got a marker light right here as well as on the opposite side of the coach. It's a pretty cool system to work with. It plugs into the vehicle and it sends over a wireless signal back to your cameras. Sewer connections on board, you have 2 different ones. You got one right here. I'm gonna have to come over this way. And you have another right here. There's a shot of your rear leveling jacks and of course your spare tire, fully enclosed underbelly. I want to show you the suspension system. So the Brookstone's going to tow a lot nicer than other coaches. This is your Road Armor trail air suspension. It gives it an additional 3 inches of flex in the up and down position. So instead of just a basic suspension, this is definitely going to give you a much smoother ride. It seems like here in 2023, almost 2024, almost all the RVs are going to tankless water heaters except for this particular brand. This is a Dometic gas or electric water heater with a capacity right at 10 gallons. So this is what I call the docking station. Your water lines will come up through the floor of the RV connecting to your city water connections, which are here. Or if maybe you're doing your black tank flush, you're prepped to receive an inline filter, and this is an outdoor shower, maybe to wash your hands once you're finished cleaning out your sewer. And those are all of your satellite connections. Baggage door is very thick. Rear mounted ladder, that's very nice because roof maintenance is a must. I recommend getting on the roof of your coach at least 3 to 6 months, just doing a visual check, really checking all those seams up there. 4x4 two-wheeler bumper, very great place to store your sewer lines once you are finished camping. And this coach also has a receiver on the back that is not for towing, maybe for an additional luggage rack, bike rack, or sometimes people put like a grill back here. That's your 3rd mount for your blindside camera prep. That's way up there. So let's go over the campsite of the RV now. So you have 2 massive awnings. There is LED lights found underneath both of those. They're white in color. That's going to be an outdoor fridge, so maybe you can set up a pretty cool little picnic area out here. Outdoor speakers, TV connections. So this fridge does not stay cold while you're in transportation. You must be plugged into some sort of shore power in order for this one to work. Let me give you a better view of your tires and that upgraded suspension system. So you're looking at ST235/80 R16 on your tires, load range G, but I am wrong about something. I said there was only 3 blindside camera prepped and I've found 4. So of course you have 1 on each side, but back here on the back, this one kind of caught me off guard. There's a 4th located on this side. So 2 on this side, you got the 1 on the back, and of course 1 on the opposite side right over there. And this is the other side of your pass-through compartment. Very, very nice, trimmed out nicely, and the rubber texture, I like that. It maybe prevents your stuff from sliding around. But the Coachmen Brookstone is definitely one of my favorite. I really love the bathroom just because I am taller and I enjoy having all the additional room. I'm a little claustrophobic, okay, so I like to have my space. But overall, I really enjoy this coach. I hope you liked it as much as I did. Continue to like and subscribe. Come see us.